Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Monday, the 20th of October. Inflation has risen even further. Stats NZ figures show inflation reached 3% in the year to September. Business reporter Michael Sergel has more.
Economists had been expecting inflation to reach or surpass the 3% upper limit of the Reserve Bank's target band. The central bank's expected to look past this current spike when it reviews the OCR next month. It reckons the economy has been weak enough to start pushing inflation down.
Aid has been blocked into Gaza and Israeli strikes have killed dozens of Palestinians. Its defence force claims Hamas allegedly violated the ceasefire by firing on troops, killing two. It says it will let aid delivery resume tomorrow. UN Relief Agency manager Jonathan Fowler says Gaza desperately needs unrestricted supplies.
The kind of aid, for example, that my agency is able to get in is zero because we've not been allowed to bring anything in by the Israeli authorities. And yet we have enough food for 3 months sitting outside the Gaza Strip.
More hurdles for job seekers drawing income support with two new sanctions from today. The government's requiring beneficiaries breaking job search rules to report at least 3 search activities a week and do 4-week training courses. The Child Poverty Action Group's Isaac Gunson says sanctions don't solve poverty, they just make it harder for families to afford food and rent. He says the real issues are the economy is shrinking, unemployment's up, and there are fewer jobs available.
When there aren't enough jobs, punishment like this simply doesn't solve the problem of creating work.
The prospect of an election next year isn't stopping the mining sector pushing full steam ahead. Resource Minister Shane Jones is heading to the International Mining and Resources Conference in Sydney to talk up our supply of rare earth minerals. Oceana Gold Senior Vice President Alison Paul says the risk of a new government moving against mining after the election is an issue, but also isn't.
Even the oil and gas ban involves retaining existing permits. So I think the focus in the industry at the moment is looking to get those permits in hand.
The Prime Minister says there is no justification for the Secondary Teachers Union to put Gaza at the top of a strike meeting agenda. Tens of thousands of workers across health and education are planning to stop work on Thursday. The Public Services Minister has accused the PPTA of not prioritising members, while its president says they wanted to raise their concerns alongside others. But Prime Minister Chris Luxon told Mike Hosking members aren't being well represented.
If you're a parent or a kid or a patient sort of saying what the action is, I think people understand it's politically motivated and we just want them to get around the negotiating table.
New Zealand's first charter sports school will open in Upper Hutt next year, the New Zealand Performance Academy in partnership with Wellington Phoenix. And dolphin watchers in Akaroa Harbour have spotted a rare blue whale, at least twice the size of their 15-metre catamaran. To sport, Red Bull's Max Verstappen has dominated Formula One's United States Grand Prix with McLaren's Lando Norris second and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc third. Liam Lawson came 11th out of the points. Manchester United's broken a 9-year football drought at Anfield, beating Liverpool 2-1 in the Premier League. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.